Funding now on Indiegogo, it's Shadowbinders, our second chance offer to get 2 hardcovers of our classic webcomic delivered to your door. Steampunk, fantasy, and romantic comedy from Clownfish Comics. Go to Indiegogo, check out the link in the description below. Now on with the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with a very salty Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
The Animal Crossing Sanrio cards are gone.
Okay, I really wanted these. My birthday's coming soon. I told a certain somebody. But it wouldn't have mattered, because even if you had pre-orders, apparently they were canceled. So, yeah. So, I play Animal Crossing a lot. I love Animal Crossing, and I love Sanrio. So it was like a match made in heaven. And it was something I was very excited about. Because, you know, we always do these videos where we're talking about stuff, calling stuff out. It was one thing that I was very, very, very happy about.
Yeah. Geeky actually does play Animal Crossing sometimes on the Clownfish Gaming channel.
I do.
Check that out. But, yeah, so they were going to do this, and it seems like a match made in heaven, right? Sanrio and Animal Crossing, 2 very popular, very cute things, and they had these cards that were going to be available at Target exclusively, and they made a big deal about the launch date, and they all sold out within 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and the internet's pissed off because they're like, freaking Nintendo, why didn't you make more? You knew the demand was there. Animal Crossing is one of the most popular games in the world right now. You would think they would make more, but this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Plus, this isn't new. These were out in Japan before this.
Yeah, I believe they were out in Japan, yeah.
This isn't new. This isn't new stuff. There's no reason why they had limited so much. But apparently, they were released only at Target on the 26th, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time. And you were allowed, they said there's supposed to be an order limit of 2, okay, with pickup only. But it turned out when it came time to actually, when it went live, the order limits weren't in place from my understanding.
Right.
And people were just grabbing them like this, all of the ones in the store. But what happened, what it sounds like reading people's comments, were people had them pre-ordered. And their pre-orders were canceled, and, and the items just went out to people like this who bought, you know, a ton of them.
Yeah, that's what happened. They didn't really use the pre-order system. It was just a free-for-all. And people like this guy, they went in and bought, he's got hundreds of them, I guess, or dozens of them, $70 each.
So that has all the cards in it though, right?
Yeah, there's 6 cards and they're gone, but people are pissed off. We're going to talk about how pissed off they are at Nintendo. This is one of the few things people get pissed off at Nintendo for, is that they tend to really limit the quantities of their stuff. Now, they'll say it's for quality control. They'll say, well, it's a limited time, whatever. But in this case, it was Target. Target was supposed to limit the number of cards that went on sale. And most stores were just like, as soon as they got them in, they were out the back door.
Right. People were ordering them, that online, and they were canceling the pre-orders apparently.
Yeah.
Or they said some people that worked at the stores were taking them too.
Yeah.
And of course, that's going to be a very small amount of people. I think most people aren't going to do that.
Wow. So if you go out to the listing on Target.com, it's been review bombed.
Oh, it's okay when they do it.
It's okay when they do it.
Is this salty, Snyder Cut fans? Oh, it would be funny if one of these 1 stars. I would laugh so hard if one of them said that. Restore the Snyder Cut. Here, you can click on that.
No reviews.
No, they blocked them.
They blocked them. What the hell?
Oh my God! So they went and blocked them then.
80%.
You're not allowed to even read the reviews people left. They blocked them because it was all 1 stars based on the shit show that is this distribution.
So out of 4,500 reviews, there were 80% of those were 1 star, and they're blocked. So there we go, guys.
But, here we are again. Nintendo did it again with these cards. And they could have made it a DLC thing. And they could have sold a hell of a lot more of them. And I know you're going to say, well, it's because they're trying to, increase demand. But there already is demand. You don't need to increase it. There clearly is demand.
Yeah, I think they way underestimated, or this is just a ploy to be like, okay, well, when we get more back in, people are going to buy every damn pack. Because Animal Crossing was, for Nintendo, kind of a sleeper hit. Animal Crossing was definitely a B or C list title for Nintendo until New Horizons came out this year, and it quickly, skyrocketed to being one of the top selling games in the world. Shockingly enough, because Animal Crossing has been kind of a low key, chill game, and it hasn't really been a huge deal for Nintendo. It's kind of like, yeah, we make Mario and Zelda, and yeah, also this Animal Crossing.
Well, it's been a while since they had a new one too. Yeah, it's been a while, and this one's been really popular. And they had these card packs come out, and they didn't limit them. It says right on the website or on the announcement page, 2 per customer.
Yep.
And clearly, by that one person having a fat stack of amiibo cards, it wasn't limited 2 per customer. I mean, how many he's got there? Each of those packs are like they're 20 or so.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And it's like, and he's got all those. 100. So that's a store. That's a store's allotment, likely, and he got every single one. And then meanwhile, people who had pre-orders weren't allowed to even have their pre-orders in many cases, according to comments.
Die.
I wouldn't wish death on somebody.
No, why can't they limit the purchase per customer?
Diarrhea, maybe.
There's only about 100,000 cards available in the U.S. This MF basically took 1/9 of the cards. The F is wrong with y'all. Hell is hot. Fuck off, whore. Okay, well, that's not very...
That just tells you what people are... Yeah, that's not very Animal...
It's not very Animal Crossing of you.
Nintendo, I don't know what they were thinking. I'm like... And maybe they thought, because the PlayStation 5 has been absolutely a nightmare to get, and there's been so many debacles with that maybe they felt they needed to compete in that way too.
Yeah, they need the PR bad press,
Maybe they want to dominate. Maybe they want to win the bad will too.
"Quote unquote" chip shortage.
Yeah, but it's like PS5 keeps getting in the news for bad reasons. And Nintendo thought they needed to compete in that way? I'm like, come on, Nintendo. I mean, hell, I've been white knighting for you, Nintendo.
We've been talking about how awesome Nintendo is compared to Sony. And
right, we've done videos. I've done articles about your documentary. I have done articles about your new, park opening in Universal Japan. I have been, doing all kinds of, PR for you, Nintendo. And I can't even get a stupid pack of Sanrio cards because, you didn't make a DLC or fair. I mean, it's Target's fault too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they should have had more available. I mean, this happened too with Mario. People were mad about the Mario Anniversary Collection, but they gave you like 6 months to buy it.
6 months, not 30 seconds.
Yeah, no.
30 seconds, sold out, boom, gone.
When it comes to Amiibo stuff, though, there are a lot of problems with certain figures getting certain figures, and it's a cluster. So this is coming from Polygon. They have a nice encapsulation of the drama here, saying that you're a sweet summer child if you thought it was going to be easy to get these cards. They were sold out for a lot of people at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:01 a.m. They were gone. You were supposed to, worse. Some thought they'd secured the cards for pickup in the store because their carts were full, only to receive an error message or a message they'd already sold out. Glitches were plentiful, judging from the posts on social media and Polygon's own experiences with the Target website. So they talk about PS5 and all this other junk. It says it's not completely hopeless. Many are reporting that simply going to a store works. No, because people are gobbling them up, or resorting to hacked Amiibo sellers on websites like Etsy. Oh, not going to tell you to do that. Polygon has...
go do that.
Polygon has also inquired with Nintendo about potential restocks, but in the meantime, at least the memes are golden. Check out within 30 seconds that IMU1 is no longer available. Isabel is such a bitch. What if we cried together? I just won 1 packet of the Sanrio Amiibo cards, and all I got was pain.
So did I, because my birthday's coming.
Me on my way to Target on Friday to get the Animal Crossing Sanrio cards. Anyone else wake up early to try and get the Sanrio Animal Crossing Amiibo cards, and bots got everything. Isabel, bitch, this island looks like ass. I'd give this hellhole a 0-star rating.
Here's the thing about the bots. Bots have been a big problem because I know I collect different Disney things, and we ran into it with the Minnie Mouse and Man attraction. There are complete, websites and groups dedicated to using bots for a fee to go wipe out stock. I know last year people couldn't get even the Switches because the bots are buying them as soon as they came in, and they were going right to eBay for $1,000 or whatever. And that's what's going on here too. And they really need to do something about this because, it's becoming a real issue for people getting just anything that's possibly in demand because people are just, hogging it all.
Look at the setup. This is a guy who runs a business. Business phone, credit card swipe, or whatever. Yeah. They have this down pat when it comes to sniping from online stores.
I know they do.
Yeah. And like you said, you've been complaining about, tears have been shed on many, many days. Geeky trying to get certain items from the Disney store because, again, even if you have it in your cart, sometimes it would disappear.
Oh, I got them all.
Yeah.
But it took me, a lot of time, and I don't have that time. But, it's been an ongoing problem. And Disney Store actually started doing a waiting room in an attempt to try to stop it, but it was still happening. And then what people they started doing was they were limiting how many you could have per address. So they were actually using multiple email addresses, winning items, and then selling the access to the account. So like if they won, like there was mouse ears and they'd use like 10 different accounts and got their allotment of mouse ears with all these spam accounts. They would sell access to the email by the email address to that account for the same price as the ears. So you paid them $35 once to go in and pay $35 to Disney to have it shipped to you, so it was listed as a different address.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how bad it's gotten. I refuse to do any of that because that's bullshit. But this has been a nightmare. Go head down here if you want to keep reading some of these.
I think this is from the SNL skit where the one girl's like, "There's somewhere on my island," and Tom Nook's like, "I hope you get COVID."
I didn't see that. I'll have to watch
Yeah, they're like she's on the nasty Animal Crossing island. She's like, "It's supposed to be this really cute game, right?" And she's playing it. She's like, the animals are all wishing she died.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my god, I'll have to show that to you. It's actually one of the few funny SNL skits.
Now the irony here is I got our PS5 from Target.
Yeah.
Because their website, it was weird. It went up early like all the other websites, but it was at the bottom of this. It was at the bottom of the page. If you went to the actual PS5 page, it wasn't there. If you scrolled through clear to the bottom or whatever, it was like buried at the bottom of the page. So it kept like reading like you had to wait for it to come. But here it was available the whole time. So I was able to get ours pre-ordered right away. I had time to get my sister, make sure she got hers. I even posted it on Facebook and that for all our followers so that they could get them themselves too if they wanted to. Because it was, messed up at the bottom of the screen. But this is like 30 seconds gone.
Yeah, they were gone in less than a minute.
This is me.
I know.
Didn't lose, they were going crying. That's me. I love Animal Crossing and I love Sanrio. I remember being little and going to a couple of the stores at the one mall, and they had like the Hello Kitty stickers and play sets and things when I was a little kid. The Stampers, remember the Stampers? And we'd go and we'd get, sometimes we'd be allowed to get some of that stuff. And I loved it. So I loved Hello Kitty before Hello Kitty was flipping popular, people.
That's true. You did. Well, here's kind of what happened from fan side. They said, people pre-ordered. They thought they were going to go to the store and pick them up. And they said the reason is that most stores, when they found out that they launched today, absolutely did not want to deal with people and just sold them. So you want to pick up a pack, you put money on. Sorry, we sold our entire inventory to some clown on Twitch who wanted to give them away as subscribers. Yeah, so people go in, they could buy as many as they wanted to.
There's supposed to be a limit. It said right on the site.
Well, yeah, and I heard
limit 2 per person.
Yeah, and I heard commenters were saying that a lot of the employees were actually buying them out the back door, and putting them on eBay. This happens a lot. I know this happened with DVD street dates for different games, different movies, Star Wars, and they brought Star Wars out on DVD in 2004, the original trilogy. I remember that Kmart had them out like 2 weeks before it was supposed to be out, and scalpers were buying them all up.
Mm-hmm. That happened with the Harry Potter books too, didn't it? Somehow they were getting them early.
Book, yeah.
Order limit of 2 and intended for pickup only. So how was the order limit of 2 you had to pick up in the store? Could these people buy the entire inventory? There's a big, kerfuffle here, and Target's mostly responsible. But Nintendo, I blame you too, because this is ridiculous. You knew anything Animal Crossing or Sanrio is always instantly popular. I don't care what it is, be it, makeup from ColourPop or whatever, it sells out almost instantly because it's always popular. You knew it was going to be a big deal. You could have just made it like DLC.
Yeah. They should have. But
if you want the cards to keep the cards, you can go get them in the store. If you just wanted the add-ons, let you buy a DLC, for a few dollars less because you don't have to pay for the cards.
There you go.
Or charge the amount. People would have paid it. People would have
paid $20 even for Sanrio stuff in Animal Crossing. That's gonna be the next thing. They're gonna make Animal Crossing pay to play. It's gonna be like a freaking mobile app. And they're going to add all kinds of crap to it.
I don't know. But they really dropped the ball on this one. Yeah. You made me sad, and it's almost my birthday.
Don't make Geeky sad and almost her birthday.
We had this amazing thing we could talk a lot, we all excited about and say good things about, and finally have a change in pace from, what stupid things on the internet do today, to this.
There we go, guys. All right, so we're going to wrap this one up.
Oh, yeah, don't harass anybody.
Don't harass anyone.
I guess I should mention that, huh? Yeah. Don't harass this dude because he's stupid. Everybody else started harassing him for you. So,
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.